Hey, here's a quick lesson on how to tenderize your meat. Because sometimes when you buy the meat from the store, it's a little bit thick. And what happens, hey man, I'm Mark Morrison, an engineer with a $150 million business, teaching you about how tenderize. Basically, I buy the thin cuts and I put it in water. I use some Q sauce. This time I tried a little ketchup. See if that messes, how that plays around with the flavor. It's for about 5 or 6 hours. 5 or 6 hours. What I'll do is I'll put it on that little metal thing right there at 180 degrees for like 2 or 3 hours. And it should be really tender. You should be able just to cut it with the, not the knife, you should be able to cut it with a fork. Because sometimes when you have to let the meat soak a while. Those thick pieces, you gotta let them soak like a day or two. The thin pieces, you can get away there. Steak, you can get away like soak 4 or 5 hours. Cook it at 180 degrees for 2 hours on one side. Flip it, cook it on 2 hours on the other side. And then if you want, you can cook it for another hour. But you're keeping the temperature low. I read it in Google or something. I'll try cooking magazine, a cooking little ad. Try to keep the temperature between 170 and 200 degrees. 170, 200. That allows the meat to cook. But when it cooks slow. Because if it's too hot, it's like your body. Like when you burn yourself up. So when you burn yourself, so if it's too hot, the meat starts to still has a little reflection in it and it makes it tight. But if you cook it nice and slow, meat is relaxed. Ooh, meat is relaxed. And then you get a nice sandwich, 2 or 3 sandwiches for everyone. Cut it in half, 1 bread for you, 1 slice for you, 1 slice for you. A little barbecue sauce on top. Or if you want, add a little Miracle Whip. Have a nice little dinner for a day or two. So that's a quick lesson. Not only are you learning how to tenderize your meat, but you're also preparing your meat for the next a meal for the day before. So you're not going out buying food, paying that $8 for that, or $6.79 for the McDonald's hamburger and then a McDouble. Not like the old days. Try that. That's how you. Then I'll give you a cooking then I'll show you how it looks while it's cooking and how I marinate it with the little juice over there. Then when it's all said and done, get rid of the juice. While I'm cooking, I'm still putting a little juice on there to keep it a little bit moist. Try that.